Hey, welcome back. Okay, so I started to realize a few things. Number one, if I were to critique my play so far, I am not prepared for any wars. If somebody were to declare war on me, I don't think my fleet strength and my starbase strength is enough to stand up against anything. The other thing is I forgot about something that I unlocked probably 2 videos ago, and that was I can terraform. So the ocean world is not very habitable for me. If I were to send my population there, I would get all kinds of penalties. But I can convert it into a world that is habitable for me, but it costs me 2,000. As you know, money has been an issue the whole game, which is part of the reason why I think I forgot to do this. But we want to be terraforming these planets. Like even this Alpine world, which is a red, I can terraform it to continental. It just costs more. So we can take all these worlds and terraform them, and then it allows us to spread our civilization even more. And then that in turn, over time, as our population grows, we're going to produce more and more. Part of the reason we're producing 81 food is because we have farmers that are working in these various areas, and the biggest one is, of course, my home territory. And you can see I can even increase the food production more by upgrading here. And I'm actually going to do that because you can see I have a surplus of all the resources. The labs, it would be nice to get all of our laboratories up as well. And the commercial, we do have clerks working here. And so these commercial zones, those clerks would produce more. Actually, it creates more clerk jobs, and then it creates a merchant job, and the merchant will produce trade value and amenities as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm upgrading everything on my home planet. I want better researchers. I want better everything. And so it'll take a while for it to finish building all this, but this should significantly improve the research as well as the food production, which we are doing fine, but you always want to stay ahead. And then eventually we want to make enough money, and that money can be made, like I said, from just coming here and selling this. So if I could sell 1,000 of this, if I can wait until I get to 2,500, I can get $3,000. Well, that $3,000 is just as good as figuring out how to change this negative number to a positive number. So I'm totally happy with figuring out how to increase these numbers, so that way I can compensate for that one. And I have been doing that a whole game. So I think I've more than proven that it can be done. So, but here's the issue. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets in my territory. 7 in my territory that I have not colonized. 8. Holy cow, let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 planets that I could be colonizing right now. I just need enough money to terraform them. So, should I start selling my farm? Start selling as much of this type of, like I could sell 1,000 of this to get $6,000. Do I want to? Right now I'm generating 9 of them a month. But I just upgraded, 4 laboratories, which is going to consume... Actually, those are going to consume the exotic gases. I mean, I could sell 1,000. That puts me dangerously low. And then I'm banking on building it back up. I would get 6,000. That's enough to terraform 1 planet and a half. Or maybe a yellow planet. Because these yellow planets don't cost as much. Right? Well, that one's 5,000. This one is only 2,000. So I could terraform that one, and you can see it's a nice farm, industrial, whatever. So those are some food for thought. And when you're playing your game, you could choose to play it differently, and I don't even think there would be anything wrong with that. Like, maybe I really am taking too long, because the problem is you want to colonize early. Why? We started the game with this city, and it's still not maximum population. Like, it's just taking forever to get there, and that's what I'm trying to get at. Is it's not easy to max out your population, even with us taking every benefit to our population growth. Right now, our population growth is 30%, and we're still, struggling to get there. So, going ahead and continue. We got our science ships that are basically waiting for us to clear out the military aspects. I have this one that's going to finish here. Then he's going to move back up, and we're going to take this because we want that. We want to get as much strategic resources going as possible. Now this, I actually don't understand this as much, but basically you can skip the hyperlanes and like move, through territory to here. That's what this experimental subspace navigation does. Let's go for it. All resources plus 5%. That's really good. But this one's even better. I need both of these. So for terraforming, this allows us to change the preferred planet for genetic modification. I normally don't care. Like, I'm totally happy with continental world. But by researching this, that unlocks other things. And then this one here allows us to terraform planets that we're already inhabiting. So both of them are extremely important. But let's go. I know it's expensive, but we're going to go for that one. And it gets a nice bonus because we have the biology guy there.
Construction complete.
1, 2, 3, 4 construction completes. A lot of these are star bases. So we've definitely made a dent in the money issue. I have ability to get 7, 10, 12 more here. And I'm tempted to do exactly that. Let's go ahead and do that. We don't have a lot of alloys, but I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I think we upgraded one of these. This one. Okay, so this is our home turf. What we can do is build another shipyard, which then allows us to build 2 ships in parallel with each other. That's actually helpful. So I am going to do that. But I'm also going to build a hangar bay for the purposes that I think I've already explained. The hangar bay will protect every direction away. And of course, we still haven't colonized these 2 spots. Also here, we could do an off-world trading. You can see there's a crew quarters. The deep space black site is awesome because plus 5 stability on your home planet is never anything to be upset about. Our stability is only 62%. So it would give it a nice little boost. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to do the deep space black site. Sometimes I'll build a hydroponics bay because this food that gets produced here goes along with all the bonuses. But yeah, let's do deep space black site. And I thought, well, here I could just click. We improve that one. Here's the 4th one. Yep, and we already started upgrading that one. Forge Prime, as you can see, we now are at 11 population. The amenities are what's causing the stability to go down. I just need people to start working here. I have 0 worker pops. I don't know why. So we need more pops. And Forge Prime is where we want to build these. Oh, and then we're waiting for this to finish. That's what's going on there. Alien Prime, you can see, has similar problems. The researcher slots aren't full, So there's no reason to upgrade these yet. Nothing's full. We just need a lot more people. Yeah, this is the one where I at least built 3 energy districts. And you can see, even from an energy perspective, we have 0 people working on energy. So let's say I click on this. Now I got 5. Watch this number change.
Construction complete.
Yeah, we got it almost balancing out. So that's pretty good. I don't know
discovered.
if I want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and undo that. But you got the idea. So this is our guy that never dies. So he's now up to skill level 5. He's just getting better and better. And it's going to only make things... So he now has plus 25% leadership experience on top of his other 2 bonuses. And here's advanced strike craft. So the strike craft is going to be even better, but it's a big expense. They're all good. Every one of these. I'm going to go with the advanced strike craft. If you remember, our cruiser is like an escort carrier, so we want the best of the best. Okay, so we have a bunker overrun by mushrooms. So we got 5 minor artifacts. That's something else I haven't paid attention to. We have this, of course, which requires a lot of influence and minerals. I don't care about discovering the L gate. Yeah, we're fine for now. One of the things we could do, actually, is sell one of these to a private collector. That gave us $1,000. So, yeah, why not? Then we'll sell 2 and get 500 unity. Because that'll help us. And there we go. Boom. We just got another one of these to unlock. Oh... We'll do this. That increases our population output. This 54 should go up. There it goes. That also went up. Now where are we being attacked? Mineral extraction operation? Oh, we got more fleets here? That's alright, we're going to make short work of them.
Construction complete.
Alright, he's as good as done. Oh, we're all the way down here. Okay, yeah. Now we can turn these guys on and have them start exploring again. I didn't realize I made it all the way down there. It's probably overkill to turn them all on like this, but that's what we're going to do. And we're going to get a starbase going there. Another one going there. Okay, these guys are all stopping. Oh, guess why? Because there's mining drones everywhere. So the only one we can explore is this one, unless I want to keep going. I can't take this on with bubbles, but I can take that one on with bubbles.
Technology discovered.
Alright, so we finished that. Let's just try to get some of these upgrades for our ships.
Construction complete.
Holy cow, who is this? the Benathi. Alright, so we are running into this Bernathi Unified Worlds. And so yeah, this is becoming... we're going to have some choke points here. So if they declared war on us, they could go this way or that way. So if we build our starbase here, then they just go around us this way. This has some nice planets, though. Yeah, we're going to continue our path here. Fungal tampers. We got another artifact. Gonna go ahead and get those mining stations going. Same there.
Construction complete.
We're gonna have bubbles. The death of Bubbles? Oh no, we died? So Bubbles died and the science officer became a substance abuser. Oh no.
Survey complete.
And then the Bernathi worlds just came in and wiped it out themselves. So basically we just ended up giving it to them.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright, so we finished the Black Station.
Technology discovered.
Oh, here actually, let's try it.
Construction complete.
So we're doing this subspace navigation, so he disappeared, so he doesn't have to fight these. It's not super important, but if we're going to start terraforming and colonizing, I want the speed to be faster. And you're starting to see some 20,000 show up. And then of course we have some crappy lower ones. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and get the tile blocker out of the way. And you can start to see that we're gaining on the resource territory here. So as long as I have a surplus, it's good. And then I can just do that for 3,000, and then these other resources are still humming and rolling. And then what I could do is if I have 150 influence, I can convert 10,000 minerals into 5,000 alloys. That's a really good deal. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff that could possibly be upgraded, but we're going to go ahead and just build 3 more research labs. We're going to make this a research cornucopia.
Detected.
And look, this is a really awesome one.
Technology discovered.
Alright, we got a rare one here that increases our food by a lot, but it's 24,000. Oh my gosh. Alright, if I don't take this now, it may never come back, because it's rare. But it's 24,000. I'll do it.
Anomaly detected.
So we got 5 more artifacts.
Technology discovered.
That's the subspace navigation. It worked. That's pretty cool. Alright, construction ships. I'm gonna do that, and then we want this. This is like a mecca here. Uh-oh. Primitive settlements. They lost all capacity for sapient thought. Connects with the stem. Oh, these are the slugs. I'm pretty sure these are the slugs. But
Log updated.
we'll do the study.
Technology discovered. Special project complete.
Yeah. So the science officer, I'll let you pause and read, but basically, the slug, the will only survive with you. It's a parasite, basically, but it only survives if you're a willing host. And so the science officer is offering to be that willing host. So here's the deal. The slug will give you and all of your society a huge bonus. Like you get I think it's a 5 or 10% bonus to all research. And here's how it plays out. It'll show up like So you know how like this guy has this curator ability. It's a trait. So he gives you research speed plus 15%. Well, there'll be another one right here. That's the slug. That'll give you another fiber. Like the slug enhances everything you do. And if you have a slug that's in your army, the slug will be stronger at battles. If you have a slug in your that's an admiral of your fleet, he'll have higher evasive ships. Like basically, it's like it enhances your population to perform better in all areas. So why am I not doing it? The reason I'm not doing it is you then have a 25% slower population growth. So it's going to cut your population growth by a quarter. And I'm not willing to do that because I just mentioned I need my population to grow. But that's what the slug does, and it's pretty impressive. The other thing is, after this scientist takes the slug, he'll tell you it's fantastic, which it is. Then you will agree, hey, let's put the slug into all of our other people too. Well, it causes a massive amount of unhappiness and unrest as well, because the people don't want to be forced to take a slug inside their brain. So I'm going to go ahead and just say absolutely not. And we get awesome research anyways. And then here, this should do the trick to make this almost become net zero. So let's go for it.
Survey complete.
Alright, so we finished our archaeology. In cooperation with teams of Phyconia, a series of experiments has been conducted, and the only possible conclusion is that the mushroom has some limited awareness of what happens. And there it is. I think we finished. We didn't get anything for finishing that. That's a little lame. Okay, so this says industrial world, but I want to change it to a refinery world. So you can see the output is going to be plus 10%. So these will build quicker, and they will produce more. And I'm going to go ahead and build another one. So we're going to have 2 sets of each of these refineries. Oh, this is our, this is from our excavation. So do we want to use the mushrooms to do surveillance? The problem is it gives us authoritarian ethics attraction, which is not good for us. Or do we let the mushrooms be? And that is actually the better option. 4,000? Look at this. We only have 2,800 right now. Yep, boom. We got ourselves another one. We'll go ahead and take this one. That was pretty good. Do I have any other... You can go into situation log. That one's in our empire, so we can do that one. So where's our dude at? We're going to have him come up and excavate that one. I'm looking for any other ones. I don't see them.
Construction complete.
And I built a starbase here. So by doing this, we should pick up... Oh, I think I built it one too far over. I'm not going to get that 6 or that 5. Hold on. I need to rethink this. Let's do hangar bays to protect our trade. And then just like a hydroponics bay and make some food. And let's build another one there. I know I'm burning up my capacity.
Construction complete.
This is going to be huge. This is another big one. We want to get that. So far they haven't expanded yet. They will soon.
Technology discovered.
Okay, the Research Institute is a different type of building. So let's talk about that one. So this building, I want to change it. Because you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 labs. The research lab creates 2 researcher jobs, because you can see, and the approximate production is about 16, 16, 14, as you can see there. What the Research Institute does is it produces amenities, which is helpful, but it also creates a science director job, and the science director will produce 10, 10, 9 just by himself. And it increases all researcher output by plus 15%. So everybody else is going to get 15%. That's why we want to do it. Oh, I need a planetary capital. So this has to upgrade one more time. And I need 25 pops to be able to build an institute. So, okay, well for now, we're just going to do labs. And here you can see 3 of 6. That's good. And you can see we have 20 researchers, so I'm going to upgrade 2 more. And we have a system capital. Hold on. Can I replace one of these? Yeah. I want to put a research institute here. So this is going to give a 15% bonus to these 3, which is on top of the 10% bonus that he's giving. It should work.
Construction complete.
So we're going to go ahead and finish that up. And I think we need to start moving that way.
Technology discovered.
That should reduce this number a bit. Let's get some swarmer missiles going. Who just died? A scientist. I don't think he was working on anything.
Construction complete.
Well, we fulfilled a mandate. So we got 520. That's good. Alright, here we go. Trade Hub. Off-World Trading Academy. And that'll start sucking in 7, 10, 15, plus the 6 here. And you'll see this number go down. So we are successfully keeping the relations good with them, even though we closed their border. Which is good, because I don't need them colonizing anymore in our area. So we got 25 days. Oh. Let me let you read. Go ahead and pause, you can read that. So there was a calamity on this particular civilization.
Technology discovered.
Okay, first trade hub is done. We already sucked both of those in. This should have gone down, not up. I guess there may be a maintenance cost for the
Technology discovered.
Alright, so we did finish that, which is good. Oh, only 48% of it is getting
complete.
Getting back to the home world. Okay, what can we do to improve? So here you can see it's getting reduced in Baxam and then Saolia, which is, oh, we don't even have control of those territories. That's why. Oh yeah, I'm all for that one. Alright, a governor died. It's the governor of Ginnog in Forge Prime. This one, he's just cheaper. Go ahead and choose him. Oh, we have our first unemployment. 4, in fact. And they're all specialists. So I don't actually have anything I can upgrade for them. So we could... discourage growth. I forgot to look up how do I move population. I want to say it's sort of... Yeah, those are armies. Don't want to do that. I think if I start building colony ships, it'll fix itself. Ooh, beneath the ruins. Artificial underground complex. 2 large moons. The ebb and flow can be predicted. Advanced Salute would construct a subterranean death trap like this.
Construction complete.
Alright, so here you can see we're up to 3,000 now. I'm almost able to sell 5,000 at a time. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell 2,500. And let's get a terraform going. It takes a while. It's going to take 1,800 days. And then also, I know I have other stuff I could do here, but I want to unlock some districts. And we're going to go ahead and sell 5,000 food. We're going to unlock everything we can there. And keep going. So we're unlocking a lot of stuff, which is fine. I also I'm gonna sell. Ooh, do I really want to sell that much? Yes, I do. So I'm at 13k. So let's get some more terraforming going. That's a nice. Habitability is lower. This one has some issues. That one has increased minerals, but not a lot of mineral. But we'll still do it. We'll terraform this one. It's a nice low 2,000. And when they're terraforming, they turn blue. So you'll know they're done when they're no longer blue. This is a tomb world, which is basically a nice way of saying it's a world that has survived nuclear, war or whatever. Habitability and everything, there's penalties all across the board. Conforming, look, yeah, it's going to cost me 10,000 just to terraform a tomb world. Not an easy thing to do. The features, though, they're not even all that great. Yeah, we'll leave that one alone for now. Alpine, only 9 districts. This one, unstable tectonics, so not the best. Tundra world, 17 districts. Oof. It's pretty nice. There, that one's 5,000. We'll do that one. And this one down here, Alpine, 22 districts. That's even better. There we go. Okay, I'm done. We're terraforming 4 planets, I believe.
Technology discovered.
So, 1, We'll get the ceramic metal armor going. As far as our construction ships go, yep, we'll get our mining stations.
Technology discovered.
It's expensive, but this is really good. Just plus 5% research. That's going to apply to all of them. So building those 2-star bases to push this trade along really hasn't helped me much. Oh, I remember why.
Complete.
So, Mining Prime just got an archaeological site. Sure. We have tons of science ships. So let's take... Yeah, we'll take that one. Where's Mining Prime? It's in the O'Cool system. Yeah, it's this. Oh, we already have somebody there. Doing absolutely nothing. So let's excavate right there.
Technology discovered.
Got a lot of 3000s showing up.
Initiating communications.
Ooh, Kendra Prime wants to do a non-aggression pact. I'm tempted to do it just because they're the ones I've been worried about. Yeah, I'll do it. I've been worried about them attacking me. So now I can activate this, which would give me 5,000 alloys. But I'm going to consume all my influence, so my answer is no. The floor is lava. I got a huge amount of
Construction
strategic
complete.
resources. That's pretty awesome. Keep going.
Technology discovered.
Let's get that one going. Who just died now? He's the one on the Cortez. Ooh. Yeah. So we could have Mr. Cortez here do some archaeological... Oh yeah, this is the one that's abusing crap. Yeah, we'll just get him. Alright, building slots +1. That means we get to build an extra building in all of our areas. That's really good. And the colony development speed is also improved. We're finally getting our armor up. Although the nano plants sounds like a good option. Yeah, I'm going to do the nano plants. Our fleet can be upgraded. Oh, no. We don't want to do that. Our fleet is here. So let's make use of them. I've been sitting there for way too long. Alright, so we got one down.
Construction complete.
Should be our last one. Okay, so by doing that, all resources from all jobs is plus 5%, and stability plus 5 throughout the empire. That should be really good. And then right here, engineered evolution. So we can now genetically modify our bodies. And they're not kidding about that. So I now have 4 points. So let me show how this works. Obviously, these guys are on one planet of ours. Well, I apologize. Let me get that going. Alien Prime, right? So we have the Cyrillan population here. Research is their thing that they've been doing. And so they're starting to do at least. They're also doing some mining and whatnot. So let's go in. Oh, I picked the wrong one. We're going to create a new template. And I'm going to call it Cyrillan 2.0. Alright, so right now their preference is desert planets. We could change it, but it'll cost us points. The other thing is we can do that. See, that spent a point, but we got rid of one of their negative features. And that one I'm okay with. So they have this enduring, this leader level cap, and it's telling us we can't remove beneficial traits. You're only allowed to have 5 total traits. So you can see there's only one that's left. So here I'm going to pick the intelligent one. So now their research is going to get improvement. So I'm just going to get rid of their last negative trait, which puts me out of points. But if I ever get more points, and I will, I can then spend, I can, buy something for them. So Cyrillan 2.0, create the template. So now you can see it shows up here. We have 15 pops that are the old Cyrillan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say apply template. So I want Cyrillan 2.0. Where do I want to apply it? I want to apply it on the entire species, on all planets, or just the species on this planet. And it doesn't matter. They're both the same thing. And if I had multiple planets in the region, they would show up here. So I'm going to basically apply it to 15 pops. Those 15 pops are going to cost me 3,000 social research points. And if I apply this,
Log updated.
then it's going to show up here. I'm going to click this button, and now instead of researching whatever I'm currently researching, all my research points are going to this, and it'll take 6 months. Okay? So I sort of have to wait till this finishes before I do the others. But it's fine. This should be, yep. We made short work of that one. Wonder why it's not letting me.
Construction complete. Species improve.
Alright. So now. Ooh, we can build a battleship now. Okay, so if we go to our species now, you'll see that all 15 pups are now the Cyrillan, and they have these bonuses. I've been recording, 9 hours of playthrough so far? I'm 9 hours in the game, and we're finally unlocking a key aspect of the game. And I would say I'm only halfway through. So that's what I mean by this is a really epically long game. I love it. Some of you sometimes wonder, Jeff, why aren't you making new videos? That's because I'm playing this. Okay, so which one do we want to do next? We got the half-fike here, who are industrious. They still do good research. There's 38 pups of them. Holy cow, they seem to be reproducing a lot quicker. And then we got the fike. So let's go ahead and do this one. We're going to call it 2.0. Now, eventually, we're going to research a tech that's going to give us, like, superhuman ones. Like, there's going to be new ones that get added. So, what I want to do here is I want to actually improve the population growth speed. And then I want to just take away, well, that governing ethics attraction is a good one. Yeah, I can do that. So, there we go. So now we got a species. Now, here's the funny thing. If I later want to add more beneficial stuff, I can't remove benefits. So I have to go back to the original fike genetics and then recreate it from there. But for 2.0, that's fantastic. So now we're going to reproduce quicker. And so I want to apply the 2.0 to all of our species. It's going to cost me 9,000, which is going to be a little bit longer. It's going to take 16 months, but off we go. Alright, so let's take on these guys. Why are they not coming and surveying? They cannot reach the system? Why can't it reach the system?
Log updated. Construction complete. Technology discovered.
Okay, we want to extend our deal. Sell 2,000. Not enough. There we go. I don't have anything that uses dark matter at the moment.
Technology discovered.
Okay, a lot of stuff just happened. Alright, we're gonna do research. The torpedoes are worth doing. The Citadel is... All these are good. Oh my gosh. Let's do this one. And then up here... Advanced combat roles, that's going to improve our computer chips. Alright, we just wiped out a bunch of stuff. I'm nervous. I could go wipe out these, but that's only helping this jerk. So I want to wait until we get our expansion caught up before I wipe out the rest. So I'm going to go ahead and go home and upgrade. So we will do that. This is a very important planet for resources. This one. Yeah, we're out of influence again. Alright, we got a monthly unity of plus 5%. And we finished. It looks like the archaeological dig is over. Alright, so we got one more here. We got all of these that we can expand into. And we got to worry because Mandate of Round thingy will push. Actually, I shouldn't have done what I just did. So I got to now move. Because we got to get our choke point colonized here.
Survey complete.
And something I never thought would happen in a while. Our resources are full. So rather than selling them, yeah, let's do that. This is my bureaucracy area.
Technology discovered.
Okay, so yeah, let's sell off 10,000. Get us some money.
Construction complete.
And you can see our blue planets should still be blue. 1, 2, 3. And then this one here is 4. And let's get those going. See, the only reason to expand this way is there's 2 living metal here we can grab. We just don't have enough influence. We're getting 5, which is a good number. Alright, so our species is improved. So now, our pop growth speed should go up to 40%. Maybe not, because we're the 2.0 is everybody. And for some reason there's one regular Cyrillin. I don't know what happened there. Maybe it's some kind of migration thing, like they immigrated in. And then last but not least we have these guys, which already have some pretty nice perks. We can go ahead and remove that. That gives us 3 points to spend on something. I don't know if I really want them. So we can make them like trade value from jobs. We can make them like really good at getting energy credits. So if I ever can make an energy world, you know, these guys would be perfect. I gotta figure out how to migrate my population. I think for now I don't need to modify them. They're fine. They got the big key statistic I want them to have. Yeah, they just look at that. They just populated this, and I think they made it so we can't go through. Yeah, so they blocked us. So we're gonna go subspace. This is the all-important one right there.
Technology discovered. Technology discovered.
Alright, we just unlocked some building slots. This one's actually really important, because look, we're only at 50 naval capacity. So let's get that going. Alright, yeah, I gotta wait for him to finish surveying.
Anomaly detected. Technology discovered.
Alright, so one of my scientists just died. I'm just gonna pick that one. So we found another ancient text. I'm actually gonna take the 5 grand. And here we got some unemployment. And that unemployment is in the specialist category. So we said we were going to have this one. Actually, we can do whatever we want with this one. But let's do... actually, we want to do generator districts. So let's make an energy grid. And then let's produce some resources. I'm thinking some gas refinery. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We can upgrade this and that as well. And then we could still have room for 2 more. So we already built these 2. We can make some food, because food never hurts. But actually, let's do this, because that'll increase our population. Advanced combat role. Okay, so that's this, if you remember. Currently we're on Picket, which I did not select Picket, so some jerk changed it on us. So now we got Advanced Picket. So that would give us a 10% fire rate. And it's closing within range of 30. This is a range 100. That's a range 40. Oh yeah, we did pick Picket, because the other option was Swarm. And we don't need to Swarm. So now, see how I did that? And the power is negative? So I gotta then come back here, and the afterburners, or the improved reactor, or regenerative hull. Oh gosh. So like if I did that, actually that worked. I have enough power. So the auxiliary fire control, this thing here, was consuming all the power. So now I'm going to go ahead and save that. Then we go to the destroyer. So it's a similar concept. This one actually already upgraded for us. Plenty of power. I would rather have the regenerative tissue. Basically, the hull and the armor is going to regenerate even if I'm not back at a port. I like that idea. So we're going to save that. Get to our cruiser, and here we can do one of each, right? We don't have to choose both. And see how that's advanced combat carrier? Stay at extreme range 150. I don't know if I want to go to extreme range. I mean, this guy can clearly do it. His range, actually, his range is only 10. Yeah, we're good there. And then, of course, the defense platform, I don't think needs regenerative hull tissue. It can sure use fire control, though. And there you can see the advanced combat computer. So we got antimatter and swarmer. So I'm going to do one of each. And then over here, right now it's got 2 lasers, but remember, lasers aren't very good against shield damage. So let's pick something that's good against shield damage, like the coil gun. Or the null void beam, holy cow. But the coil gun, and that means no matter what comes at it, it can do damage to any type of ship. And there you go. Alright, so here, we're going to do some upgrades. We can make another district. And we're going to go ahead and get some more of that going. And it looks like this will give us 2 more districts. I'm going to start upgrading some stuff here. We can do clone vats, which will actually make the population growth go up. We can actually make organic beings +3. Yeah, let's try it. I don't really do this very often, but what I would expect to see is over here. You can see under the assembling, we're going to be generating, like this is how you generate robots, but you can also generate, you know, where you're going to be doing clones. Yeah, and then we got this. That's 8 upgrades right there. And I want this to be the Research Institute, but we obviously don't have that available yet. So we're going to just make another lab. Oh, and we lost our governor. Viconia lost its governor. What happened? We had that robot guy. I thought he was immortal. That makes no sense. Oh, you know what? I bet he got elected. Didn't he? That jerk. Yep, he got elected. So he's no longer a governor because he was elected. Oh, come on.
Technology discovered.
Mandate a round thingy. Open their borders to us.
Survey complete.
Okay, so we finished terraforming. I'm going to click on this. So Ux Fury here. Finished terraforming. We're going to open this up. Okay. So what they're asking us is we're going to get like a little bonus for the terraforming. I just got to check the time. I have 15 minutes and then I got to quit. Okay, we can currently do 12 districts there. And you can see 5 of them could be energy. And we've been talking about the concept of making an energy, world. So what we could do is we can make 2 more energy districts, which would then make it 7 total districts, which is a pretty healthy number. Or we can increase the number of mining, which is crap. Or the number of agriculture, which actually that is amazing to have. I can make 12 agricultural districts. This would be an amazing agricultural world. So, before I make that decision, there's another one that finished. This guy here. Whoops. Which has 20 districts on it. But as you can see, only 3 of them are this, but it still has a very healthy farmer one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do generator on that one.
Survey complete.
And then let's pause. So we're going to rename, we're going to send our dudes the 2.0. And we're going to call it generator prime. So we're going to use this to make money. And off he goes. And then the other one is down here. And you can see we have 20 districts. The minerals will generate extra, so I might, make some minerals. But yeah, let's go ahead and colonize them. And because they do minerals, I could send the half-vikes, who have a mineral production of plus 15%. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And send them there.
Technology discovered.
Additional mining stations have been produced. Corvette hull points up. Okay, this is a rare one, but I really want to do that one. We'll do the rare one while we have it. Our capital can build another building. Lots of choices here. We can actually make a hydroponic farm to capitalize on our farms, but I'm actually going to do the labs because we do have a research institute. And let's keep these guys going. I don't want him going all the way there, I just want him going there.
Technology discovered.
Just in time for when our colonies land. Okay, this one's an amazing one. What this does is our defense platforms. So let's see, I know I have one built somewhere. Our Starhold, which I need to fortify here. This actually, I need to put this on my trade ones. Look at that, the collection range is +1. That's really good. This will reduce shield hit points by 20% on enemy ships. Yeah, we'll do that one. Okay, so when I come over here, you can see I can build 6 defense platforms. That technology will let me build 6 more. So for a total of 12. I don't have any built because I told you I'm sort of doing a poor job in that department. Alright, so this guy died. I don't think I have any just sitting around. I do have one. Yeah, he's the substance abuser. That's our previous leader. He's pretty old. That's a perfect one. 10%. We're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, we're going to let him build and then move. Build.
Survey complete. Technology discovered.
I got another excavation site. He's not doing anything. Let's have him come excavate there. Alright, we increased our naval capacity, which is good. This is, lets us have more occupation garrisons of, other people's planets. I don't, as you could tell with my playstyle, I don't use that very often. We're going to go ahead and do this, although this is an upgrade to a building we don't currently build very often. But it's still nice to unlock the building. Destined for Defiance. Surveillance system.
Technology discovered.
The bigger the ship, the less useful these are. When you got your tiniest ship and you're adding, 100 hit points to it, that's like a significant portion of its overall hit points. So that's huge. When you got something that already has 10,000 hit points, adding another 500 is not as big of a improvement. I still think that's good, but I'm actually going to jump up and we're going to unlock our battleships. And, whoops. Our fleet is still moving home. I didn't realize that.
Anomaly detected.
I'm okay with that. I'm voting for that. Now, in case you're wondering, we can actually try to bring things to the floor if we want to enact a certain something. I don't really do much. We can even assign envoys, which will give us, which will influence everybody to vote the way we vote. I don't worry about it too much. Let's see. Okay. Scientist died. We're going to go ahead and put our old fart on there.
Construction complete.
Alright, so we got the gene clinics, which are worse than the clone things that I've already just built. So I don't know if I'll ever research that. Unless something else unlocks because I researched this. That's the thing, I sometimes don't know if this is a precursor to something else. But the jobs plus 5% is really good. Alright, so we got our bottleneck in. Our choke point. So now it's just a question of, we only have 78 influence. I need to keep pushing to get this closed off over here. But with that said, there's a moat. So that's worth building. So I'm going to go ahead and go do that one. Okay, so we got a moon impact thing.
Log updated.
We are right there. So let's research it. Yeah, we just don't have enough influence still. By the way, this dragon will join our army. He will fight with us, just like Bubbles did. The trigger is to get genetic mastery. So we became, I think we did in genetic engineering. There's that next level genetic one. When we achieve that, the dragon will join us. Ooh, where was he?
Construction complete.
I'm usually very happy when I'm getting 5 influence a pop. Oh look, he finally expanded.
Special project complete. Survey complete. Construction complete.
No, 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 no. Come back.
Establishing colony.
Another substance abuser. Oh, we researched that chemical stimulant. Oh gosh. See, sometimes that stuff is buried. Oh, we don't allow populations to be resettled. That's the reason. You have to click here. So that'll allow you to move population between planets. I don't know if there's a penalty for that. I'm going to leave it be for now. I sort of like leaving people where they are, but that is what would need to happen. And somewhere in here is the dang use of the chemical. Remember we researched that chemical bliss thing or whatever it was called. Or maybe it's here. Sometimes that stuff shows up here. So like living metal, I can spend 181 living metal and that improves my megastructure build speed. And the nanite actuators, I can spend 181 of those. And that increases my research speed by 10%. These are most of them are ship improvements. This one will reduce the amount of consumer goods that are consumed for $1,000. This one will make it so our leaders gain experience quicker. And I'm still on the research subsidies. Okay, yeah, I need to look that up. So let's do that. So Stellaris. Gosh, what's that chemical called? There we go. Bliss. Select the people box. Go to the species tab and then set rights. And there's living standards. That's it. I knew there was another place I had to go somewhere. So over here, I never worry about the setting the rights. So, okay. So if you set the rights, this is where... Okay, so the FIKE 2.0 people have full citizenship. Right? And here's your... You can make them slaves, whatever. The living standards... Academic privilege is if you take the materialistic path. Chemical bliss, right here. The happiness goes up by 40%. There is a consumer goods deficit, unless there's a deficit. Resources from all jobs is minus 60%. That's why I never researched the dang thing. This is horrible. The utopian abundance. The rulers, the specialists, and the workers all get the same number of consumer goods, which is 1 each. And that means plus 20% happiness for everybody. Even unemployed pups have normal happiness and produce unity and research points. Social welfare, as you can see, the rulers get 1 times the consumer goods, specialists and workers get half time, and slaves get 0.1. And we're on decent conditions right now, where the rulers get 1 time, specialists get half, and the workers get 1/4. So I could try to switch it to this, and what's going to happen though is I'm taking, like, specialists are only getting half, workers are only getting 1/4. By moving it to utopian, I'm actually going to cause this 20 to drop like a rock. This will turn negative. I'm not making enough, basically, to go to utopian abundance. Social welfare, though, improves the worker conditions. So they go from 0.25 to 1/2. But here you can see the ruler's political power is 700% for the pop effects. And this gives the workers some power. And the chemical bliss is funny. And yes, there's military service, colonization, population control, and then migration. So if you want to control how they're migrating, stuff like that. Okay, this was killing me. I was looking for, like, where I knew there was somewhere where you could set the how much consumer goods are being consumed, and it's here. It's the living standards, and it's in the rights. So we can actually, for example, for the half fike, we can set them to have different living standards than the regular fike. Like, we could truly become racist and tell them that their citizenship is that of a residence instead of full. You know, you could do all kinds of stupid stuff like that. Alright, our fleet finally repaired.
Construction complete.
Alright, we get another one. So now, I think it would actually behoove us to take the mercantile. And look, we're down to minus 14. But our food is going down now. Remember, I told you the food would eventually catch us. So we have a civilization on Garanth is on the verge of space travel.
Establishing colony.
That's these guys. I thought I had an observation post on Garrett. There it is. So here we can... It gives them full ownership of their system. Yeah, we're going to let them do what they do. Let's get some of the cheaper ones out of the way. We have our colony filling out. And then Generator Prime, you can see also these guys. Oh gosh, we got all kinds of stuff going on here. So this is our industrial world. We can actually build 4 more of these. I'll go ahead and do that. And upgrade. I'm going to go ahead and get another farm going. And then we're going to put the hydroponics, the food processing facility, which adds +1 food per farmer.
Technology discovered.
There we go, +5% for our jobs. This Paradise Dome is another upgrade. I think it's to our luxury houses, which I don't build that very often either. So some of these upgrades are, not very usable. But again, I think if you research them, it then allows you to research something else that you might actually need. But I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this tile blocker here. Nice cheap one. We're only at 55 influence. And look, they just expanded again. And they also cleared this out. You can see, and look, that's them. They're going to be colonizing here and here.
Technology discovered.
Not good. Okay, so we just unlocked the battleship. So let's build a few. It's 1,000. I'm gonna build 4 of them. That'll keep us busy for a while. Barrier point defense. Let's get some shields going. This one's an important one. And that is what we'll take.
Construction complete.
Alright, so that guy's done. We can go here and, we have a choke point here, but we can make the choke point further down. So I will go ahead and I'm going to at least move there. There it is. I said he was going to colonize this. He's cutting us off from the living metal. So what I need to do is I need to cut him off. Yeah, see, he has it so we can't move through his borders. So by him doing that, he prevented us from going here and getting that living metal. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. We were blessed with such a huge empire to just expand. Like, I'm this late in the game and I'm still expanding. Like, I have all these regions I can still take. That's not normal. Like I said, most times you're cut off here, you're cut off here, and this is all you get. So there's a double-edged sword going on here. I'm trying to take it all, and I can't. Okay, here we go. So this oracle thing. So we can have an oracle event. It wishes to speak to us. Or we can disable it and get 500 influence, 1,000 alloys. Holy cow, that's really good. 500 influence would be amazing for us right now. Right, let's see what the oracle does, right? It's all about the narrative. Okay. What happened to the inhabitants of the station? They develop free will. Can only be abolished with nerve gas. Skill 5 governor, endowed with the sight, joins the Viconian states of the galaxy. We can have the Oracle aid the administration, which gives us a permanent plus 10% to our administrative capacity. Or we can just tear it down for parts, which still gives us good stuff, but it's slightly less. We don't get the 500 influence, we only get 250 this time. I think this is good. I just always get triggered by the fact that it wants to kill us because we have free will. Alright, let's try it. Let's get a skill 5 governor.
Construction complete.
So our skill 5 governor is this one. It gives 10 stability, but see, it's minus 10% to all research. But unity is plus 20%. That's an interesting one. These two aren't going to be doing research, so I'm okay with that. We even have this one here that does create some unity.
Colony.
Not a lot. Alright, so we just got our Ridgeon colony. It's created. And you can see we're low on the food. So I'm going to go all in on the food. We're going to make a commercial zone, food processing facility, and hydroponic farm. And I know we got 11 more stations, but let's let it build this and we'll figure out the rest. And so this... I'm going to call him AgriPrime. Okay, I just blew past my deadline. I need to quit. As always, thanks for watching. Stay awesome, and stay healthy and safe. And we'll catch you next time.